Alright, everybody. Picture this. And I know what you're thinking. Maybe I'll just roll up another edgy rogue and forget the art. Who needs it, right? But you're fucking wrong. You know what's cooler than bad decisions? Like drugs and not buying art, specially made for your specific character in a TTRPG that you love playing week after week? Buying art from D1 on Etsy? You see, once upon a time, I was just like you, lost, doodling stick figures on grid paper, hoping, praying that someone would understand my vision, and that's when I found D1. That's D1, like the best dice roll of your life. Now, instead of spiraling into another artless void and ending up in some sort of rehab center for fictional characters, how about we do something that only has good side effects, like elevated vibes, increased player immersion, and compliments from literally every single person you show this art to, because they're gonna feel obligated to, because you spent money on it. You don't need to chase cheap thrills. You need professionally drawn, emotionally devastating, fantasy-rich art of your OC, and D1 can deliver that like a paladin with a pizza box. Look, we've all done the dumb things. Hell, some of us might be off our rockers on drugs right now. You'll never know. Actually, we're going to find out very shortly. But regardless, before we did any of that, we made sure to buy the art that we needed most. So go check out D1 on Etsy. That's etsy.com/shop/D14D store and tell them that we sent you. All right, let's hop into the next session. Alrighty. Last session, the crew of the Black Waltz cut through a sky of falling ash to reach Glassfire Cove and found it ruined. The lighthouse was dark, the southern watchtower silent, and the garrison cold and burned out. Piers half sunken, holes choking on water, while distant screams faded into a heavy hush. Skirting a careened wreck, you all spotted a lone survivor clinging to driftwood and crate. A Arctic-furred Kelfarin, Kit Ansram, hauled aboard and bound for caution. He named the Ashen Blades as the blight on the cove and offered to guide the crew to the cutthroat's local den of operations. Though trust ran very thin, Desmond quietly lifted Kit's gear and his coin, while Kit insisted on being treated like a person. That's weird, right? He led them through the embered streets to a tavern-turned-blade safe house, untouched by the fire and destruction that has overtaken the rest of the cove. And then, shortly after, to his own fishmonger shop to fetch fats and oils for a plan to smoke the villains out. Though an ambush sprang on all of you. A bolt shattered Kit's window and masked raiders poured in. Inside, Desmond battled a knifeman among table and hooks. Outside, Tarhuk met a glaive-wielding captain as Darian, Sai, and Azric sprinted to join the fray. The fighting turned brutal. Kit, now armed with his twin Kopesh blades, carved through crossbowmen. Azric's magic hammered the captain, and Darian slipped steel between rib with a desperate flourish. Though the captain's cruel strikes felled Tarhuk, and Sai's pleas to the dead started in a pall of malice. Kit and Azric broke the captain's guard as Kit's final cut took the head to the ground. With Tarhuk's breath gone, he demanded the stolen gems. Desmond, glowering, returned them against, I don't want to say against his better judgment, but against his judgment, and Kit called on the lawbearers, snatching Tarhuk back to life at a terrible cost, as now Tarhuk is exhausted. Their lone prisoner gave up what he knew, the Ashen Lord, the Child of Flames, sought something called the Umbra Noctis in the northern ruins, feeding his hunt with bloodshed and void glass. Azric ended the confession with a conjured pistol shot. After Sai, reaching into the hush for Kit's husband, Theros Vale glimpsed his shape and then drowned beneath a swell of other spirits before the pain eventually relented. With the Valtari Scarlet Undertow allies already moving ahead and Captain Kelrin Zeral's ship entering the cove shortly, you all settled at Kit's shop on 13 Market Street, the Salted Current, to eat, breathe lightly, and choose how to storm the ruins before the Ashen Blades find what they came for. So, we come back to you all resting in the Salted Current, Kit's fishmonger's shop. We're going from here.
What time of day is it? I just confirm. Is it like nighttime-ish, evening-ish?
No, it's afternoon, late afternoon.
Afternoon. Okay.
3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys have the run of the place. What would you like to do? I don't know if any of you looked, but in the entry for locations, it does list the Salted Current. It does specifically say that the upstairs is under renovation and cannot be entered. So keep that in mind.
Well, as we plan to head upstairs.
Yeah, I figured. What is
Okay.
crew of the Black Waltz plans to do at this point? As you're all sitting around taking, are you guys planning on taking a long rest, a short rest? How much time are you spending?
I mean, Taruk needs a long rest, otherwise he's going to be useless for the rest of the day.
Well, you're not useless, you just have disadvantage on all your rolls.
Yeah, plus my horrible luck, it makes him useless. It's just a combination. Taruk just looks at Azuk. What do you say, Captain? Shall we rest? I mean, if need be, I don't need to rest for so long.
Oh, how much time does it take to get rid of exhaustion? I'm assuming
Long
it takes
rest.
a long rest. God
Yep.
damn it.
Actually,
Oh, now double exhaustion.
it does take a long rest, but I did want to see if Kit has something that could aid in this. It will affect his ability to aid in other things later on, but we will see if this is something that he has ability to do at this point in time. Oh, can't do it. Sorry.
Well, rip. We tried.
He has lesser restoration, but it's greater restoration that can take away a point of exhaustion. I knew he had some sort of restoration spell, but he does not have greater restoration. I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to risk going in with Tarhuk having a point of exhaustion. Desmond has something that could help with this.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? A second death? I mean...
Desmond has a substance.
Is it a protein bar?
Oh, is another protein bar is going to be shoved into his mouth.
It is not protein bars, but where is it at?
Oh, void glass?
Yeah. No, he has Scarlet Snap, which is a razor fine crimson powder that has some things that would negate the effects of your exhaustion, but you are going to be taking an illicit substance, and there is a chance that it could have detrimental effects after it wears off. So keep that
I
in
ain't
Oh,
sharing
mind.
drugs.
Can I get some of that?
Wow. Wow, giving drugs to minors, jeez.
Well, on
Uh,
paper, I'm an
so-
adult. Thank you very much.
Scarlet Snap does a few things for you.
Ayo.
There you go. Gives the energy.
Let the homie hit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Pull up. Things will load. I can. It does again. Where the fuck is my entry for Scarlet Snap? Alright, well, it does a
No
few
exists.
things for you. I'm looking up.
Is it like all the effects at once, or you get like a random effect?
No, there are specific like effects that always happen. But there's like detrimental effects after the end of it. So if you take Scarlet Snap, you roll a d4. That's how many hours it affects you. But you gain advantage on perception, investigation, and performance checks for the duration. You also get. Wish I could just find my entry here, and I'm hiding one.
I was looking for it in the scribe cool stuff, but I couldn't find it. I mean, I
It's
found
in
the
there.
episode, but
Yeah,
I found it, but it doesn't give the effects.
It doesn't give the full effects. Stupid, because I.
Investment has it.
This one. Scarlet Snap Powder. I think I'm like straight up missing chats. Anyway, we're gonna say that Scarlet Snap, if taken in a relatively decent dosage, will negate the exhaustion you are currently encountering for the period of time, though you will encounter the detrimental effects at the end of the time limit that you roll. So at that point, before the effects wear off, you would have a chance to either take more or deal with the detrimental effects of the withdrawal. You can continue to take it to avoid the detrimental effects, but they begin to stack up over time. So keep that in mind. And it'd be up to Desmond on wanting to share his drugs.
I'm not sharing my drugs.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah, those drugs are just for Desmond.
Besides, would he even take the drugs?
Yeah, Terhook would
He
not,
look-
unless
he
forced
kind
to.
of he kind of seems like a prude.
I mean,
Oh.
you can spend
Oh,
5 minutes taking drugs, or you can spend 8 hours taking a long rest.
Or just go for it.
Or just go for it.
If he dies again, it wouldn't be my fault.
The only thing is, and I guess that I can say this in character as well. The only thing is, the longer we wait, we already have our allies at the port. Like, if a lot can happen in 8 hours, we may be the only party left.
That's why I suggest to let's we could get move on. I know I'm not at my 100%, but that doesn't mean I can't fight.
Respectfully, Tedrick, you died. So let's not just brush that one under the table. You died.
That is true, and I did make a promise. But then again, if we don't move, then more people will die.
Kit, I don't suppose you have any potions in this shop of yours?
Sadly, I do not. I'm fishmonger. I don't carry much more than just those wares and materials. The best I had were the gems, and I was planning on keeping those in case Eros died, but it seemed more pertinent at the time to make sure Terhook was standing again.
It is much appreciated. Well, between a rock and a hard place, aren't we?
We are taking a moment. There's something I'd like to practice before we go into combat again. If, I could get some instruction.
Some instruction.
Darian looks frustrated for a second. I think I can do magic. But not well. I can't help but think if I had some sort of tricks back there, perhaps Truk wouldn't have.
Please don't blame yourself, Darian. It wasn't your fault. It was my call to do that just now. You did your best.
But what if I can keep that from happening again in the future?
I would suggest it.
Oh,
Then
you think that you can wield Aether then?
It's pretty clear Darian doesn't know what you're talking about. I mean,
It's-
I made sparkles once.
You made sparkles once?
Yeah. I mean, that's what magic is, right?
I mean, yes, it can be.
Magic can come in a very large array of different forms.
And it's. I hate to say it, I feel like it's also a bit different for me. But. I mean. If you'd be able to feel it, I mean, in your core. I mean, if you could use magic, it's just the simple, pulling it out, so to speak.
Yeah. Do you think you could show me how?
Be at least willing to give it a shot. Like I said, I was, guess, more born with mine, so it's could be different, but no sense in not at least telling you how to go about it, I guess.
Thank you, Captain.
All right, Captain. So we are gonna take our rest.
Oh, I'm so torn. Well, I think and this is out of character, of course. I
Yeah.
feel like a long rest is gonna fuck us.
Oh, it is absolutely 100%. It's gonna fuck us. It just
I
depends on
mean-
So here's the thing: like, do we take the risk and keep Taruk like almost in the back? Though with his character, it's gonna be difficult for him to do so. Or
Well, you see, I already made food, and if we eat food on a short rest, we get an additional 1d8. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
yeah,
I mean, would a short
And-
rest help us?
And
because how's our magic situation going?
one could, so to speak, drug somebody's particular food.
Oh, I already made the food and gave it to everyone.
Yep,
Oh.
too late.
I think that I could probably force out 2 or 3 more blessings before I'm tapped for
Are,
the day.
are you sure?
But they're not going to be nearly as strong as what I managed before. I don't have the diamonds to bring another individual back.
Be honest, when it boils right down to it, I'm borderline spent myself. We're gonna have to rest. It might put our allies in a bit of trouble, but
I mean,
if we
if
go in the condition we are now, I don't feel that we're going to be much help anyways.
if we
We can afford a little time to rest at least, right?
there's no telling how long the Ashen Blades have been in those ruins. The attack happened earlier today, but for all we know, I sent a separate force there to start exploring immediately.
It's possible.
There was something that the one that you blew his head off, Azric, something he said. That they needed mass bloodshed and a large amount of I think it was void glass. If they were expecting a large shipment of void glass, I'm sure we'll see another ship coming in.
We need to get back to our ship immediately.
What happened to resting?
If they take our ship, then they have what they need. We commandeered the ship carrying the void glass that was meant for them.
You stole one of the Ashen Blades ships.
Well,
Not stole.
exactly.
We technically paid for it. We paid children that were obviously stealing the ship, but we paid good stuff for that.
Sounds like
The
it.
story.
It's a story for later, I suppose. We need to get back to the ship.
All right.
We all
We can
go.
rest there, even if we've got to pull out into water.
Well, better to see your friends coming in. Are you guys returning to your ship stealthily?
I think
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
I would say yes, stealthily, but also quickly.
Okay.
Like, I would
That's
say
So, in the aims of being stealthy, but also trying not to slow your pace, let's do a group stealth roll here. And this is what I want to do. I want to co-opt a thing, which is for group checks. You will all elect a person to lead this check, so do that now. Who is leading the group stealth check?
Not the hook, that's for sure.
Hera.
Yeah,
Oh
I think.
What?
no,
Uh,
not the healer, the rabbit. Pat.
yeah, let's go rabbit this time.
Okay. So Darian is leading the check?
Yeah.
I mean, anyone else has a?
I'm trying not to metagame here, but
Yeah.
I remember
In
Desmond
this
sleight of
case,
hand.
no, in this case, you guys can metagame to decide who is going to lead this.
Oh,
Yeah,
who's
it makes
That is
sense.
fine.
This we'll do. Yeah, like, I'm assuming that we know our abilities at this point.
Like try to, like, in moments where we do things like this, try to keep it like, oh, okay, well, role play wise it makes sense for this person to do it, but in this case, like, you guys can discuss who has the highest stealth. It is important. So
Darian
And
has
you-
a +7.
you all are gonna play a part in this. So
I can tell you, I only have a +1, so
Yeah, you see, I only got a 3-er.
all right, so Darian is leading it.
I'm more of a
Yeah.
I'm more of a grower, not a shower.
In a
Yeah.
party,
well, you
Full
should
of
buy
hook-
D1.
No, the
am
the
I
hook
the
has
only
a
stealthy one?
No, the hook has a 6, but he is currently hit with
Okay,
the
fair enough.
exhaustion. So.
Sai is also fairly stealthy, I believe.
Well, we're
Where's
all
the-
fucking.
where's the laugher at?
So...
Sai has a +5, or no, sorry, Sai is not stealthy at all. She has a +3.
Oh,
Damn,
went a
I have a
different route.
+3.
oof.
You want a different
Where's
route.
our residential laugher at? Why is she not talking?
I think she went to sleep.
Yep, there she goes.
Okay, so in this instance, Darian is leading this role, correct?
Correct.
All right,
Correct.
Wait,
to
Why is my
move
ship
through
like
the
that?
city with
I'm not
active
supposed to have
enemies
sleight of
within
hand,
the
I'm
city,
supposed
as well
Hold
as
on.
getting back to your ship stealthily and at a decent pace, I need everybody else to roll stealth at disadvantage, except for Darian. You need to beat a 16. For everything 16 and above, Darian will get an additional +1. For anything below 16, Darian will get a -1. +1. Or sorry, no, that is a minus. Yeah, disadvantage, Luca.
Yeah.
So that is a
Double
-1.
disadvantage for me.
No, you can't double up on disadvantage. So back to even, back to +1, and then Desmond.
1 second, I'm praying to the gods that I don't
Okay.
fuck this up somehow.
And we'll have Kit roll as well.
And God say fuck you.
Okay, so this is just an even roll, which for Darian is still +7, but let's see what Kit gets with his stealth at disadvantage. This is fucking ridiculous. 15.
God damn.
Uh,
God damn.
So, Darian, instead of a +7, you have a +6 to your roll.
Wait, could we have chose Kit to lead us?
You didn't ask him. Kit has a +12 to his stealth.
Jesus.
14. Okay. Moving through the city streets. You guys aren't super familiar with the area, but with a little bit of Kit's help are navigating alley
Didn't
to
you
alley.
say? Didn't you say Darian gets advantage?
No, I did not say that. Everything you guys did affected the bonus to his roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna say at the end of this tonight's episode, I'm gonna have you go back through this and say, I bet you said Darian gets advantage and we all get disadvantage. So just remember that for later when I bring it up.
Okay, what do I get when you find out that you're wrong?
I won't. I already know I'm right, so
Okay, but in the chance that you are not right.
you will get gloating rights, just like
Alright,
me.
cool. Sounds good. Mark this as 37 minutes and 10 seconds.
There you
Okay.
go. Put it in the big
Please.
dungeon so we all remember.
Sounds good. Alright. Moving through.
Question: did we at least get our short rest from eating and everything there?
How long did you guys hang out there? I thought you guys were rushing to the
We
ship
were
to
there
take
for
a short
at
rest
least
there.
40 minutes because I cooked an entire meal after the battle.
I will leave it up to you guys. Did you guys spend an hour there to get a short rest benefit?
I mean,
Because we spent
yeah.
40 minutes after
Yeah.
the battle just talking. Because I
Yeah,
made an
Hook was
entire meal.
resting.
I even asked
yeah,
you.
we did spend a while.
Sweet. Then yes, you all get the benefits of a short rest.
Hey.
Hour there.
Hey.
Okay.
Do I get anything on a short rest?
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah,
points.
hell.
Oh, you hit points. Yeah.
I was full
Oh, yeah.
health, though.
Remember, if you spend a hit die,
I was full
you
health
get an
mode.
additional 1d8 back. How the fuck does that work again?
If you go to your Roll20 sheet and click short rest, it shows your hit dice, and you could roll. It'll show you how many that you can roll.
Yeah.
It says like for me, it says like roll blank d6 of 1 available, roll blank d8 of 3 available.
Yeah, it's not letting me, like I'm clicking on it, it's not doing anything.
Yeah. Same.
When you
I'm
click
just
short
gonna-
rest,
Yeah, it's
Yep.
not doing it.
it doesn't bring up like a little box right next to you where you're at, where
Nope.
it says hit dice roll, blah blah blah.
Does
Let's
not.
Nope.
see. Desmond, enter who? Because you guys are pro. Oh, everybody's
I'm not.
short rest.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Weird.
I hate one of them filthy multi-classers.
It is because.
Is there hit dice filled out?
Yeah, I have 4 hit dice.
Short, long rest. Question. There you go. Rocky, yours is working now, so hit short rest.
Yay.
Stuff. And Desmond. Ooh. Go here. Dice per class.
All right. I got that.
And yours is now working as well, Desmond.
Sweet.
Alrighty. I'm gonna give you guys a choice. Either you slow your pace, or you run into enemies.
Alright, so 27 plus 8. I'm just gonna be full health. Got it.
I mean, I understand you said we could metagame in this aspect, but in character, I probably wouldn't be slowing down much.
I got it. So with Darian leading this charge, he would, with his passives and everything, be able to avoid these enemies, but it would slow you guys down. So as you guys are rushing through these streets, Darian, you see a group of Ashen Blades walking towards the path that you guys are going to be going down. You can either backtrack and extend your journey, or run directly into battle.
I mean, I'm definitely not running into battle without at least consulting other folks. So I will hold up the party and point out the enemies ahead of us.
Sorry. I think you guys are around the market section. I think some
Amber?
chicken. I think some chickens got out.
You should have meowed.
Just something.
It would have been way funnier.
That shit would have been hilarious, yeah. It really would have.
See? Call the English. I don't. You know what?
What is
Okay.
English? That's a good question.
Heck, yes.
Como te
So, Mr.
llama?
Sharuk, Did you fucking
Okay, now
roll for
Spanish.
your food or what?
I did.
Good, excellent.
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 What do you guys want to do? It's 4 ashen blades.
Send that bitch in, we're going. If Sharuk dies again, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Dukes, stay in the back. We're gonna get the
Okay.
jump on them. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
Surprise round, bitches.
An advantage. That's all I heard in my head. Jeez.
Darian didn't get a chance to get any sort of magic instruction, did he?
Nope. I don't think so.
It would have been very little, as we would have been like. Well, I mean, I'm guessing you brought it up after we ate.
It would have been like it would have been during, I think. Or I mean, I as a player have been trying to find a good spot to
We're
bring that
flashing
up.
back. We're
Anyways.
flashing back to mid-mouthful. Darian asking about magic. Go, Darian.
Perfect.
Wait, what did he have a mouthful of?
Whatever you cook.
Balls.
Was it my meat? It was the meat that I gave him out.
Oh my. Oh my. So that's why I said they're lovers. Got it.
Attention, everybody. We are unhinged tonight. This is
By the
going to
way,
be an
we're all on
elote thing
point.
all over again. With a mouthful of elote, Darian,
Yeah. Yeah.
you ask about magic.
On the
Wait, I am
call.
not a lote.
You have 4 people here who could probably speak somewhat on magic. So I will let the player characters handle explaining magic to Darian instead of the cat boy doing it.
Excuse me, we have Rufus, or Rufus as
I mean,
well. Rufus is
The
made of magic.
first. Well, he can't exactly do much by way of instruction now, can he?
He could show you.
He brandishes
mean-
a knife.
Understand?
Magical knife.
It is definitely a butcher's knife. You don't know where he got it.
But no, the first people I would go to would be Azric and Sai.
Alright, so let's play this out for a couple minutes. You go to Azric and Sai in the fishmonger shop. Ask them about magic.
How do you do it? I mean, I've been able to do sparkles like once, twice, but I can't quite get the hang of it. And I th-
But you feel it, right? As it goes through your body.
Yes?
It's a lot of it's vision, friend. So you've got to picture the core itself. It's not flesh, not bone, deeper. It thrums. The drum, right? Breathe deep, not just with lungs, with your whole body. Feel the air sink past, down into the hollow where that ember sits there. That's the pull. That's how you drink the world dry, my friend. Picture it coursing through your veins, not for blood, the force itself. I manifest a flame as a child. You've got to be able to pull that through, and when it reaches your hands, will it. Don't wish, actually push. If you hesitate, it's just going to sputter. If you command it, It will answer, friend.
Hmm.
Not in the Spock. Any fool can spit fire. True strength is choking it back when your heart begs to lose it. Master the leash, then you master the beast. And in time, you'll be able to throw fire like I do.
Darian's head is spinning a bit. However, like a drum. Like a drum. And he stands up straight, holds his arm out, focuses. Let me
And use your hips.
something right quick. Takes a deep breath. Sort of tries a sort of snapping motion, but nothing happens.
You'll get there. Said you gotta feel it.
Do you pray to any gods, lad?
Not really.
Many,
Oh,
I
there's
feel
the
it's
first problem.
many of the
different for
divine
everyone.
can grant you power. That's a feeling that you've been receiving. Or many are born with the ability to innately control the arcane and the aether around them. There are some who spend decades, centuries studying it. Comes to some naturally and some not so much. But getting a feel for the aether both within you and around you, that's the key. Like what Azric was saying, you have to feel the flame building up inside of you. Right now it's just but an ember. There can be so much more.
And it's different for everyone. Just like for me, it was a natural born gift. For others, they study religion. For some, they study the darkness. Maybe yours is the spark from your lifestyle. Maybe it's a simple quip that causes it to spark.
Or the strum of a chord. The whip of a blade.
The flicker of the wrist as I snap, make a small flame.
It's all in the flick of the wrist. We do this for...
God damn.
I mean, it does work.
I'll just have to keep at it. Like a drum. Like a drum.
Okay. As we rush back, as you guys are running through alleyways and twisting and turning, you come across where you have a split second to make a decision, and the decision is to run forward. And I need everybody to roll initiative as you run directly into a group of enemies.
Oof.
Do our experiences coming back on a short rest, or is that only on long?
Your experiences?
Or the fucking the experiences, right?
Yeah. I will have to double check that real quick. Moment. Experiences.
We're getting the jump on these guys, right?
You are at the moment getting the jump on these guys, so there will be a surprise round. experiences. Declare the experience before rolling an ability check. That. You can invoke each experience a number of times per, or you can invoke an experience a number of times per long rest equal to your proficiency bonus.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. Going into this, did I get all my rolls in? I did. Here.
Kit.
Oh yeah, Kit. He figured he'd sit back, chill out.
Okay.
No, he'll roll. Let's see.
Jeez.
All right. Starting out with a surprise round, Kit is going to run directly in the middle of these guys. And with his whirlwind attack, you can use your action to make a melee attack against any number of creatures within 5 feet of you with a separate attack roll for each. You can use this ability once per long rest. So he is going to make 4 attack rolls. 2 with his Fang of the Gale and 2 with his Claw of the Tide. So we have normal rolls. That is a 12, which is going to miss, I believe. Blades, Bandit. Okay, I need to actually declare these. So you will actually only be able to hit 3 of them. So I go up here. Make sure you can hit these 3. And 12 hits 1 of them, just barely. Next one would be 22 will definitely hit. And then the third attack is a natural 1. Does someone roll a D100 for Kit's last attack? Those first 2 will hit.
Shipper.
That is why. Oh, that's the Hunter's Mark. So he doesn't do Hunter's Mark damage because he hasn't cast Hunter's Mark yet. That is 8 slashing, 1 cold to first one. Second attack, 6 slashing, 4 cold. And then we have a 90. Is as he rushes in like a whirling dervish, a tornado of blades, he strikes. All of his strikes faster, blinding. And as he finishes, you guys see one of his blades is now been knocked into the pavement and is stuck there. He will have to use an action to remove it if he so wishes. So, blade stuck in an object.
Well, Desmond's laughing.
He does have 2
Oh,
swords,
yeah, I'm
so
definitely-
it's fine. But that was his action. He will use his bonus action to make a offhand attack. Claw of the Tide. It's a 22. 11 slashing, 4 lightning. With that, the man who, this larger burly bandit here, who had knocked his blade into the ground. The second blade comes up, slicing through his head diagonally as his head sloughs off to the side, and he is dead. Soul. Back, there we go. Okay. Desmond, your turn.
I will take my action to throw a fucking shark at that goddamn. I'm saying no, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I will move over here. And I'll make some attacks at this man.
Okay.
With advantage. Wait, Kit's not really an ally to me, so I don't know if that counts.
Hey, your words, not mine. No flanking.
Okay, let's go. So the
21 is
hit,
definitely going to hit.
And then the second attack, I'll also make another attack on my bonus. Let's see.
Because you said Kit's not your ally, you also don't get sneak attack on this.
Okay, that's fine.
That
okay.
Both of those hit. So, 11 points of damage total. As you stab into him, you run up. What does it look like as you take this man down with those 2 attacks? He is dead.
Oh, I killed him? Ah, shit. I didn't mean to kill him. Whoops. And that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay, so as you run up, your scalpel's in hand. The first one you slit across his cheek, cutting it open. The second one you jam directly into his temple, slamming him to the ground, and he is bleeding out dead, much to your much to your confusion. Alrighty. Tarhuk. Still in the surprise round. What are you doing?
Sister Hook is being babied in the back. He still wants to be part of the action, of course, and he's going to take out his short bow. Let me confirm here real quick how much. And he's gonna try and shoot this guy right here if possible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack with disadvantage.
Wait. I thought the first level of exhaustion was just for like
It
ability
might
checks.
just be ability checks.
Here, I can scroll down real quick. Exhaustion level 1, disadvantage on ability checks. Level 2 is speed half. Level 3 is disadvantage on attacks and saves. 4 is
Okay,
hit points
so it's
maximum
just
half.
ability check, so you're good for
Yep.
just a normal attack roll.
Yay. That does nothing.
Alright, a 7. As you launch the arrow, arching over your allies, you take a step back, still very, very exhausted, and the arrow goes wide, slamming into the crates across the street. Overshot it. Doing anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Sai.
Yeah.
Yo.
She's
Sai
present.
immediately starts a rap battle.
Yo.
Yo,
That's
yo,
20
B
second damage.
Rabbit. Welcome back to 8 Mile, motherfucker.
That's 20 second damage right there.
Sai uses vicious mockery.
You heard it here first. Apparently, Sai has vicious mockery.
Yo, mama. Alright, what are you doing, Sai?
I'm gonna assault this man with a barrage of your mama jokes and arrows.
Okay.
Where my arrow button?
You just click your bow button.
You are so fucking right. See, that's why you're the homie.
Nope.
Hey.
Holding it down with Tarhuk. You run up, pulling out your hand crossbow and firing. However, with Rufus clinging to your shoulder, you can't quite get the aim that you're looking for as it flies off to the side. And Rufus looks apologetic and offers you a butcher's knife. Are you doing anything else, Sai? He goes,
Yeah, which one of these bitches is a cantrip? Hold on.
can't cast a cantrip as a bonus action. You can only cast a first
Wait,
level
which
spell
one
as
of
a
these?
bonus action.
Which one of these bitches is the first level spell? I'm fine.
What are spells, to be honest? That's the biggest question.
You know what? You're so real right now.
I have a bonus action cantrip.
Do you have a bonus action cantrip, Ezric?
Yep, magic stone.
Oh, is Magic Stone a bonus action? Are you sure?
Yep, I'm looking right at it.
Oh, yeah.
He's staring all that for real. He's like, you know what? I got some facts. Hell yeah, look at all these for. Shut up, Adobe, I don't care.
She cares. She cares greatly.
Man, I have to touch him for that to work? Gay. Can I use Guiding Bolt?
Can you use Guiding Bolt?
Yeah.
See, why not?
Hell yeah. Damn.
Nice.
Size high as fuck, too.
Oh, it's not working
But-
correctly. There's one of them that's plus NAN.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
I mean, I don't think that would make it pass, but it's still something to bring up.
let's see. Sai. Guiding Bolt. Spell. So Sai does spellcasting set.
Damn, this rough, buddy.
So instead of a 1, it would be a 5. How did it factor a 1? Is that a natural 1?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
don't
it's
know.
there's no way it's a natural one because it's
Let's see.
the +2 for proficiency would have been more than a 1.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was super fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I roll again then?
Can you roll? Yeah, sure.
Yay.
22. 22 will hit. So go ahead and roll damage as you shoot forth this beam of. What does your guiding bolt look like?
Some really sick blue energy.
Yeah, so this
Scary, spooky skeletons.
this coagulation of dense blue energy that is sickly bursts forward with a flash of bright blue light. And everyone else who's not dead goes, "Oh, that was sick." That was 12 points of damage. As this man explodes into many separate body parts.
I'm gonna high five Rufus.
He has a knife in his hand, and he, like, very calmly, like, sets it down into his lap before, like, wiping his hands off and then high-fiving you. Then picks it back up and goes,
Hell
"Ah!"
I
Why did he not die? There we go. Dead. Darian, your turn.
Yeah. Okay, is there room to sneak by Desmond here?
Yeah, underneath the roofs extend
Okay.
a little bit past the walls.
5. Can make it 30 feet to here.
Do you view Kit as an ally?
Yes.
Alright, cool. So you get flanking. I did not make that distinction, guys. Desmond did.
All right, main
Uh-huh.
hand rapier attack.
Hey,
I'm thankful for that advantage.
19 just barely hits that bandit.
Ooh. Sneak attack.
Okay. As you jab it into his back as he is currently facing off against Kit, he turns over in pain for a minute before shifting behind and looking at you and just kind of snarls from beneath the red scarf. You doing anything else, Darian?
Bonus action, offhand dagger attack.
Okay. Still at advantage.
Fuck.
18 is not going to hit. As you go to offhand dagger, you see this man pull around with two daggers that seem to be coated in this viscous black fluid before he parries yours and then looks like he's about to come up for an attack. Azric, let's jump to you for the end of this surprise round.
I
go
use
ahead,
all my
Darian?
movement. No, I just
You use 30 feet of it.
yep, which is all of it. So
I thought you had increased movement because you're a herring gun.
no. Wait, I don't think so. Hold on. Stand by.
I could be totally off base for that.
I don't think they do, but
No, you just get the jump thing.
would be very nice. Okay. Uh,
Your walking speed is still 30 feet.
yep. Okay. Walking. Okay. Yes. Unfortunate. I should have used my bonus action for the jump. Oh well.
All right, Azric.
That's my turn.
All right. Do I have line of sight to this guy?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. We're just gonna go ahead and launch it. $17?
17 is not going to hit.
That's bullshit.
You fire off. This man, now on his guard, flings his dagger to the side, slicing the bullet. Not in two, but he does hit it and deflect it just off of his body. This seems to be a very skilled individual compared to the other three individuals he was with.
Hold on.
Bonus action?
No, I don't really have one.
Okay. So, moving back to Kit. Kit is going to abandon his blade that is currently stuck in the sandstone street for the moment, and will switch his Claw of the Tide to his main hand, make his first attack with advantage because he's flanking. This is going to be a 24. Maybe 9 slashing, 4 lightning. Second attack. Which will miss as he goes to make the second attack, and this man spins around, deflecting the blade before Hit looks down and grabs his holy symbol and is going to no, that's actually all he's going to do at the moment. Actually, he'll offhand attack with his cat's claws, which will miss. He goes, and the man just dodges out of the way, and Kit kind of looks down on himself. Desmond, your turn.
Did I notice any of the three that were killed with any ranged weaponry?
Do any of the 3 who were killed have any ranged weaponry? Is that the question?
Yeah, like did I notice any of them having any?
Yes, all 3 of the ones who were killed have light crossbows strapped to their backs.
And did any of them seem better than the others?
You'd have no idea because they're all died very, very quickly. And none of them had a chance to act in any sort of fashion.
Alright. Is stealing a crossbow from one of them a bonus action or an action?
You're a thief rogue, right?
Yes.
Do you have fast hands yet?
I do, if I remember correctly.
Can you
Yes,
check
I
to
do.
see if you...
So that's a
oh,
bonus
then it would
action.
be a bonus action.
Hell yeah. I would like to steal a crossbow off of this guy's share. With his
Along
bolts or
with
whatever.
like the bolts and everything?
Yes.
Okay, got it. There are 14 bolts.
Sweet. Oh shit, now I have to add a goddamn crossbow to my cheat. Items. My crossbow. Okay, there it is. Cool. I will steal that, put you in here for now. Alright, and then I'd like to take a shot at what's his fuck?
Desmond, you gotta be more specific for me in this moment, because...
Oh wait, sorry. The one over here. My bad.
Okay.
No, this one over here, sorry.
You keep pointing at,
I'm trying to click, but my thing won't let me, like, ping
You
anything
hold
but, like, right here.
You hold it down.
Yeah, I was holding it down, but it keeps pinging right here for some reason. Like, okay.
Are you aiming at Kit?
Okay, there you go.
Or the bad
No,
guy?
I'm specifically aiming at the person that's not my ally.
Okay.
Do you know that doesn't narrow things down?
It doesn't narrow it down at all. At this point, with you saying that, you could also be aiming at Darian. I need specification.
Okay, well, no. Darian is actually someone I would look at as a tool. So yes, he's my ally.
Oh my god.
I'll be aiming at the bandit or whatever.
Yeah, man.
And since Darian's within it, do I get sneak attack on that?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Do you like crossbow? Does that hit?
19 will hit, just barely.
Hell yeah.
Alright, 12 points of damage total. As the crossbow pings into this guy's shoulder, it drives deep before he kind of almost collapses from the pain before pulling himself back up and ripping the bolt out of his shoulder. Not good news for this guy because you see he broke the bolt and the arrowhead is still stuck in his shoulder. Are you doing anything else, Desmond?
You're not supposed to pull it out, dumbass. And then I'm gonna run this way. And I'm
Okay. Rahook.
The hook's going to get a bit closer, but still stay in the back. And he's gonna fire an arrow at this guy.
Okay.
Since Darian's there, and he's definitely an ally, and they'll get advantage.
No, you don't get advantage, but you do get sneak attack.
Oh. That's fine. I should get sneak attack. Where's my bow? There it is. Well, that's great.
You fire
Sign
the
off low.
arrow, and it flies way far out of anything you were aiming at purposefully.
I mean, he's tight. He's exhausted. What can I say?
Yeah, anything else, Tarhook, or would you just like to sit down and take a breath?
Took bonus action to cry, but apart from that, I'm good.
Alright. Sai.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's a lot of actions in one round.
Hold on, cause I need to look at a thing real quick. Is that a cantrip or a spell?
On your spell sheet, if you click the spells button on the top right hand corner, you can see it broken out between cantrips and spell levels.
Oh, that was way more efficient than me going back and forth between my Adobe sheet.
Yep.
I'm going to put Rufus onto Rook's shoulder. And hold on.
You see one tear going down Rufus's cheek.
Abandoned. So sad.
Hell yeah. He'll be alright.
He slits Terhook's throat.
Joe dies for a second time.
No, I'm kidding.
I thought I was gonna roll that straight through.
Alright, I'm pulling out my size and I'm going to take an attack at this guy.
Okay.
Whoopee!
Natural 20. Holy shit. Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
Whoopee!
Hell yeah.
Wait, do I get anything for the
Yeah, you get sneak attack.
ally? Okay.
And sneak attack is
you-
doubled too, yes?
Yes, all dice are doubled, so it would go from 8 damage to
It's 16 damage.
16 points of damage. As you stab
then-
into him and rip through his abdomen. Do anything else? Offhand strike
Yeah.
with the sai?
Is that a bonus action?
Yep.
Actually, when after she takes the slice at him and slices through his abdomen, she's going to take her other hand and place it on him and use inflict wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and wounds. 15 is not going to hit.
Damn, he brushes my shit off.
Yeah, as
Rude.
you go to reach your hand towards him, he reaches up and throws your hand to the side. Darian.
Phew, okay. I gotta... Wait a minute.
In this moment, Darian,
I need to...
the clamber of battle, your heartbeat pounding in your ear, hear a single high-pitched tone, and it's irking you because you know this key, you know this tone. Do with that what you will.
I'll make note of it. Just sort of... hear this tone and sort of feel out a rhythm for it. However, what I'm gonna do is double check how my swashbuckler stuff works.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay. So my swashbuckler sneak attack rules is I get sneak attack if no allies are within 5 feet of me, but I also just get sneak attack if I have like advantage or like, just normally, right?
Sorry,
So like with ally, huh?
you're just asking about the rules for sneak attack?
Pretty much.
Okay, so
Like-
sneak
like,
attack
yeah,
is
normal-
if you have advantage on the attack roll, or
Yes.
if you have an ally within 5 feet of the enemy you are targeting.
I see.
Isn't it different for swashbucklers?
Well, that's what I was checking.
Yeah,
Swashbucklers can also
you
get
get-
sneak attack if on a creature you are within 5 feet of, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage. However, that's still, like, I still get sneak attack normally.
Oh, yeah. So this is, you still get sneak attack normally, that you get the additional bonus of if you are one-on-one against a creature, no other creatures
Yeah.
within the battle, you can still get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
I was just
it-
double checking.
Yeah, it says at the bottom of that, all other rules for sneak attack still apply to you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, main hand rapier attack. Let's do.
24.
Oh my god. Thank you for flanking.
Yeah, thank God. Go ahead and roll damage for that, buddy.
Sneak attack.
All right, 15 points of damage. As you whip forward, your feet bouncing across the sandstone road, you stab into him. How would you like to do this?
Sort of feeling my own rhythm, my own beat. I will sort of start tapping my foot, and in almost a dance-like manner, I will execute like a stylish set of flurries and feints before finally striking true right between the ribs.
And a swish and a flick, a swift pirouette. The blade sinks calmly and deeply between his ribs as you see blood start to pour from beneath the scarf as he falls limp on your blade and collapses to the ground. Kit kind of puts his other blade away and then reaches down to the one that's lodged in the sandstone roadway and yanks it out with a force. Well, I think that went just about as good as it could have gone.
Varian will wipe the blade, wipe the blood off his blade, even. And
Faster than going around.
I suppose. It's time to get moving, though.
Be off.
You don't suppose we can just leave them lying in the street here, can we?
Sounds fucked anyways.
It's a pirate sanctuary. Why couldn't we?
First of all, just
Fair
because
enough.
it's a sanctuary for pirates doesn't mean we leave dead bodies lying all around the state. Last fire's in. There's a lot of bodies lying around regardless.
Kind of my point.
So,
Let's move.
if they are moving in coordinated, structured formation, somebody's bound to come upon these, and depending on how long it's been, they might become aware of our presence sooner rather than later.
Well, if they're going around all structured like, then they're gonna notice when they don't check in. Either way, I think it's best we not be anywhere close to here.
Yeah, it sucks that the ship's right there, 100 feet away from us.
Huh? Ah.
Varian looks over. Looks over.
I see.
I see. That's it.
All right.
Yeah, let's
Half to the
let's
ship,
do-
half let's move these bodies. And let's move. So, Terhook, you're definitely going to the ship. And exhausted.
Yep.
Rufus
Right.
jumps down and starts approaching a body, holding a butcher knife very high in the air.
You know.
No, Rufus, not now.
Starting to move bodies.
Kit just grabs one of the bodies and throws it through a window into this building. Everything's
Yeah, it
wrecked
works.
anyway. They're not going to notice a fucked up building as much as they will a body laying in the middle of the street. Are any of you guys checking these bodies for valuables? If so, I need investigation
I was gonna
checks.
I was gonna say, I'm doing a quick
I
Yeah,
was
quick
literally
grab
going to say that.
pockets.
I will assist Darian with this guy.
All right. Does somebody want to check the one that Kit threw through the window? Or is that one just a lost
I'm
cause?
checking the one over here.
That
So,
one,
I'll check window boy.
All right.
here's a question: Are we checking?
Yay.
So
I didn't find
Darian,
shit.
so Darian, either you can roll with advantage, or you and Azric can each roll separately for that body.
what you want to do, Darian?
I mean,
Sai, you find
my
7
investigation
gold
isn't
pieces,
stellar,
and that's about it.
so
We can
I
both
don't know,
roll.
roll separately. Yeah.
Rolled 20.
Oh. Darian rolled a
It's
1.
1. Not a natural one. So, you know.
Small victories, buddy. Small victories.
I find a
Yeah, we're
really
getting there.
interesting business card.
He found his barber. The unfortunate part is the barber shop's right here, and that dead body was just thrown into it, right?
What in the American Psycho?
Alrighty, so let's do this one at a time. So Sai, you find 7 gold pieces and a emblem showing like a symbol of the Ashen Blades.
Nice.
And we will jump over to Desmond, searching this body. Desmond, you have a 21. You find a jagged, slightly rusted but still deadly black iron cutlass. He is wearing a leather jerkin. A pouch of 15 gold coins.
Baller.
As yeah, let's just do it like this. Like, instead of me just making up some random stuff, hey, why don't you roll? I want you to roll 5e. Yeah, we're gonna roll on the trinkets table because he's gonna have a trinket. Roll a d100 for me.
Fuck yeah, I hate fucking suck these.
28. So you also find. Okay.
His 3 speed. Huh?
Bands of Bolero.
I swear to God, if it's a Bounds of Balara, I'm gonna kill myself.
Roll a d4. 1. 8. You find a bag containing 47 human teeth.
Oh.
We'll do with
Yeah,
that
replace
as
with
you
teeth.
will.
Okay.
Looking over this bandit, this lead figure, the one who took a little bit more to take down, Darian, you are just getting out of battle, and your focus is going in many different directions. And just a quick
just killed a
glance
man?
over, you just killed a man. Is this the first time Darian's killed somebody?
I
I think
feel
this is
like
the
a yes.
first
Yeah.
time Darian's killed
Yeah.
somebody. So your blood is pumping, and we'll come back to what's going through your mind here in a moment. Azric, however, you find this man has a very finely crafted serrated saber made of Zahen black glass, the blade, and very, very finely made. Like, you could see this thing like on the mantle of a pirate captain, pirate captain's quarters. Anyway, so he has that captain's saber of Zahen black glass. He has an ash-stained red cloak. It doesn't have a hood, but it comes up with this face covering instead of a hood. Then he has a small book that you look into later. It seems to be some sort of ledger. It is bounded in red leather. He has a pouch of 45 gold pieces, an iron key ring with 3 keys on it, and why don't you roll a D100 for me? Well, 15. Alright, go ahead and roll a D8. He has what looks like a like very finely kept brown and white rabbit's foot on what seems to be like a jeweler's chain.
Would Darian clock this, actually?
Oh, I would
Um,
be handing it to Darian for sure.
Okay.
Here you
So,
go, friend.
Darian, as you are blood falling down your blade and running to your hands, this man's body on the ground, your allies and friends searching their bodies, quickly trying to hide them in the nearby building, your blood pumping, you've just killed a man. What is going on with Darian?
A lot of... I'm not sure how to oh, conflict in his head. On one hand, he did run away to be a pirate. He figured he'd have to do this eventually. And I mean, well, this guy probably just had a big hand in slaughtering a town. So like it's fine, right? Right?
You start thinking these
But
things,
still.
and as these thoughts are going through your head, these are the bad guys. You went on the road to be a pirate. You get flashes to your time on stage, reenacting these battles, your feints, and the thrusts of your blade, bringing no real harm, but only red streamers thrown towards the crowd to emulate bloodshed as the warm drip of the blood starts running into the fur on your hands. And then Azric calling your attention to something he is holding towards you.
What? You...
It's a rabbit's foot. Thought it was funny.
Extremely fitting for Darian's first kill.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
I'm gonna kind of
You
toss it
know-
to where he's forced to catch it as I'm picking up this body to throw it through the window.
Okay.
Yeah, Darian holds it in his hand. A little bit of blood gets on it, but that's fine. And he just thinks about just the irony of what he's holding and who it belonged to.
At this point, Rufus approaches you, and Kit kind of goes, "Oh, white little guy," as Rufus, hands also bloody, his butcher's knife bloody, holds up 2 human fingers to you.
He's so fucking cute, bro.
And you see one kind of sticking slightly out of his mouth that he's still chewing on. He goes,
Oh.
just the
Kill it.
sweetest, most innocent
You
look
can
in his
just-
eyes.
You can just leave him there. That's fine.
The ship?
Darian considers the rabbit's foot in front of him. Pockets it.
The ship. Also, does anyone else like notice Darian's turmoil?
I for sure did.
Azric definitely did. Why don't we have everyone else roll insight
It's-
checks?
Should I roll
Unless-
anything?
Yeah, if you're trying to hide this, then roll
Well-
deception. If you think it's
So
out of
are
your
we-
control, then just roll, let's say, a wisdom saving throw.
I mean, yeah, it's not necessary. Well, no, it's not necessarily. It like not a conscious effort on hiding it.
Yeah, so
I
just
don't
roll
care about
a
it at
wisdom
all.
saving throw.
Am I good at those? Not particularly.
14.
Yep,
But I am
nice.
today.
It's such a stark moment in this battle, and the bodies are being thrown that you get your bearings before anyone else really manages to notice too much.
I was helping you search a
And
body.
I will
and you
say-
wasn't doing much searching.
I will say that Darian being handed that rabbit's foot and just the dramatic irony of it all, he does end up with a bit of a chuckle and an absolutely haunted look in his eyes.
Come on, lad. It's time we get to the ship before anyone else makes their way over here.
I just have to hope bloodstains aren't. Well, it's probably fine.
It all blends
Darian
together
goes
at
off.
some point.
Darian goes off to the ship.
Right. So, as you guys move to your ship for your rest,
Home, sweet home.
okay, what's going on? Are you guys doing a full long rest?
Be like they're not pulling into the ruins yet, right? They were just getting ready to start pulling into the cove itself.
You guys had told them where you guys were docked, and they were going to come meet up with you.
Right. All right. So yeah, we would be resting.
Azdrik, are we gonna have anyone on watch, or shall we rest
Yes.
here?
We'll definitely take our turns.
All right. Well, everyone.
Those in the best shape will start first.
I'll go
Oh.
first, Captain.
Which would be what, like Darian and Sai first then?
I'm fine with that. I'm feeling alright.
Kit's also doing pretty well.
Yeah, I figured Kit would be second with me.
Oh, that's
And
fine
then
too.
Desmond and Terhook for last.
The two humans.
Is there a place where I could lie down for a bit?
There's an extra bed in the officers' quarters, or downstairs in the crew's quarters.
Not sleeping in the same room with a doctor of yours.
That's why the first offer was there.
He walks in and he goes, I apologize. It looks like maybe. It seems there's some feminine belongings in here. Sally, is it fine if I take a rest in here?
By all means.
All right, Captain. I shall also take a rest. Call me if you need me.
Hey, Taruk, you wanna?
I want to what?
Nothing. Go on, buddy.
Dirk should be fine. He took the dirt now.
Nah, I don't think I will get some rest, but all right. As he just finds the closest cot.
So as we go into the cot, door closed. It's just me and Taruk. So, buddy, you almost died.
I almost did, yes. Are you gonna have me pay for my life now?
No, nothing like that. You want to do some drugs? As I just pull some stuff out of my pocket.
Turk just looks at the stuff. Then looks back at Desmond. Back at the stuff. I'm assuming Taruk knows about it, right? Considering his.
You have
Or
seen
does-
and heard of Scarlet Snap before.
Scarlet Snap. Doesn't it mess with your mind at some point?
Yes, but Soda's almost dying.
It does. But I shall leave. Thanks for the offer, though.
In case you change your mind, I'm gonna put the Scarlet Snap like on the like stand on the top of like the dress over here, and then just like step over his thing and like go lay down.
Taruk gives a glance and then just shakes his head. No. I am a paladin. I can't do that. And he's just gonna curl himself into a ball in the cot.
Right. So with Darian and Sai taking, is there anything that you guys do RP wise that you guys need to take care of while everyone else is resting?
Sai is experiencing PTSD, so she just kind of staring off into space.
Oh yeah, we got the two PTSD people.
Yeah. Taruk's death, the brush of death, is kind of bringing up some stuff for Sai.
I mean, I don't think Darian's whole experience can be classified as post-traumatic just yet.
Just present traumatic.
He will be going through some sort of, it looks like some sort of swordsmanship drill on the deck of the ship.
So what I'm understanding is they're both very not okay.
We're both very not okay.
Yeah. It's also worth noting that I think Sai was the only one who clocked Darian's whole, or wait.
Nope, Azric was the only one who
Nope.
really clocked
As
it.
No.
great.
Azric.
Sai was in the building with the body that got thrown through the window.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah, just
I guess neither.
awkward.
Yeah, Sai's
Okay,
just
so
kind
it's-
of like really trying to, like, she is intently watching the coastline, the doing patrols around the ship. Like, she can't sit still.
After a bit, Darian he'll stop, and I guess as Sai is walking by, how do you heal? With magic, I mean.
Huh? She's like taken out of like her deep thought by his voice.
You know, magical healing. How do you do that?
Well, it just kind of happens realistically. God damn it. It just kind of happens, really. see someone hurting and I just kind of summon up my will, and then something sparks inside of me and I just push it out, and it helps them get better. Why?
Curious, mostly. Wondering if that's something I could learn as well. More than just, sparkles.
Um, I could try to help. Since you have a gift, you might be able to understand some of the feelings, but mine comes from being kind of in tune with divinity, like through the goddess of my mother. So,
Ah. Well, I can't right say I have a gift for it just yet, but
I
I
mean,
guess you
you
could
don't
try
get,
and teach me the theory, I suppose, behind it.
yeah, um, I can at least see if explaining the feeling while you try to channel it might help. That's kind of how our instructors helped me learn how to harness it, because for the longest time, all I had was raw power, and when I had an emotion, it just erupted from me, and I didn't quite know how to focus it.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, you don't get eyes like these being normal, I guess.
Suppose not.
Would you like to try?
Yes, please. If
Okay.
I can. Well.
So when you commit with the sparkles, what is it that you were feeling? Go back to that moment.
Uh.
Don't
It's.
think too hard. Kind of feel it.
Was. Hmm. Darian's trying to search for the feeling, but not much. Not much he can identify, at any rate. I'm not
Hmm.
sure.
When did you make the sparkles exactly, and about how many times?
It was about a week or so ago. Got bored, waiting around below decks, nothing to do, and I just sort of, I don't know, it just sort of happened.
While you were bored?
I
So you were relaxed?
I suppose.
Well, that's a good place to start. Do you remember where in your body you felt it when you made the sparkles?
Uh, hmm, it's hard to say.
Well, everything that I had to use to channel was the only thing my mother had to teach me, which was rage. So, when I want something, I focus on that cold, pit in the stomach feeling you get when you're really, really angry, and that's where I summon mine from. I focus on that feeling, not necessarily being angry, but that place deep down, and then I kind of will it forward. But that's mostly for big spells, and I haven't really had to do that since I was a child, but it's a place to start.
Hmm. Uh. Right. Darian's head is spinning just a little. Hmm. So I find the emotion. Find the emotion.
Just find a feeling.
Any emotion? Any
Yeah,
feel?
anyone will do. Whatever helps you get a grasp where you can feel that thing sparking up inside of you, whatever it is. Even if it's just being relaxed and letting it go. That's how my father wielded magic, and he was the best magic wielder when he was drunk, apparently. Go figure.
Is that true for everybody? You think I'd get really good at magic if I got drunk? I'm going below decks. Where's the... We bought rum, right?
We're supposed to be on watch, Darian.
Fine. Suppose you're right.
But it might be worth a try, I don't know.
I mean, far be it from me to turn down an excuse to drink. The captain wants us focused, so focused we shall be. I don't know. Do you think I'd have an easier time of magic in the heat of battle?
I mean, desperation causes a great many things, so maybe? I don't know. I've trained with it since I was a child, so learning about it as an adult, I'm kind of at a loss for helping, but Azric would probably be better because his power doesn't come from a deity. Mine entirely comes from my faith.
There's some other
Out of
stuff mixed in
character.
there.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some genetic stuff mixed in there.
Yeah, but Sai doesn't know that. She was taught all gifts come from the Night Mother, so that's what she knows.
Well, suppose I'll have to keep at it.
Mm-hmm.
I did ask Azric about it earlier, or the captain, I suppose. I struggle to remember all the words he said to me, but I do remember feeling like a drum. A feeling like a drum. And Darian just sort of drifts off in thought at this point.
Sai will continue her pacing, and now she's now pondering what it actually is to wield magic. So, thank you, Darian.
I
Have
mean,
you both roll perception.
It's a simple ambush.
oh damn. Oh,
Are you whispered that, Darian?
Shit,
so
I
does
whispered
count?
does it?
Seems like a waste of a natural 20, huh?
Oh
Kidding,
my
kidding,
god.
kidding.
Very Sage. If it's not there, it never happened, so.
Looking over the haze around you, the ash falling through the air and into the waters. Did you guys stay docked, or did you pull the ship out into the cove?
Pulled
I'm
the
pretty
ship out into
sure
the
we
cove a little
pulled
bit.
out. That's what Azric said, was that he was trying to get into Older.
You see coming into cove's entrance ship. It's wood, darkened and red. Masts like spears piercing ash falling sky. You recognize the ship as the Scarlet Omen. And Zeril, your allies. You doing anything to alert them of your guys' presence here?
I think first, I'd be alerting the captain.
Okay.
Yup.
It is at this point later in the day. It's around 6:30. Sun is starting to set around this time, but the ash-choked skies really blot out a lot of the light in general. You see them from a distance, their lantern lights swinging and swaying with the water. So go and alert the captain.
Yep.
Just makes
Alerting the
up
captain.
sigh and offers you some human fingers.
They're just little human nuggies.
Banging on your door,
Now, where
Azric.
did you get those?
Definitely getting up fairly quickly to go and get it open, assuming that we're probably getting fucking ambushed. What is it?
Is with a
Ah. Yes, Darian?
Captain, the Scarlet. Cripes, what was the ship called?
The
Our
Scarlet
friends.
Omen,
Scarlet Omen.
right?
It just pulled into the cove. Into. The dock. Well, it.
I
point at-
understand.
You point across the water and you see the ship slowly coming into the cove.
Darian is very scrambled. Honestly, so is the player behind Darian right now. So,
Fair
drugs.
enough.
This may be a perfect opportunity then. Come with me, Darian, and I'm gonna get up here kind of next to Sai. Have we flagged them down at all yet?
I wanted to alert you to see how you wanted us to go about it.
Alright. Well, guess I'll get the attention. So, and this is definitely going to go off the rule of cool here, I feel like. So, hey, Darren, I'd like
Hey.
you to pay attention to this. As I was laying down for rest, I figured I'd ponder up a way to show you how Aether works. So, Zazric starts to summon the magic within him. The Darian and Sai standing there would start to see a faint green glow that starts to stir at Azric's feet, shooting through with veins of like a shadowy black with the light winds upward and loose coils drifting kind of like a smoke or embers carried on a tide as it climbs. The green burns bright against the dark until both hues draw into his hand where the threads knot together, and a black and emerald glow pooling in his palm, pulsing, almost alive. As I'm holding my hand above my head, would be like the start of where I'd be going into like an eldritch blast, for instance. But just trying to get that sharp glow of the magic pooling to, for them to see. See, Darian, as you learn to control the Aether, you can at least picture it now, I hope, how it runs through the body. It might not coil quite as much for you. It might not be green, it might be purple, it might be blue. It's just however you're able to picture it and how it flows and where you're putting it that really matters. It doesn't even gotta be your hands. It could be your ears. It could be into your voice.
I see.
As this happens, you see across the cove, the lantern light goes dim, or it becomes bright again, and you see them signaling back towards your guys' location as the heading of the ship slightly shifts to meet your guys' positioning.
Well, let the others rest for now, at least. If anything happens between now and then, we'll have to adjust accordingly. But it at least looks like our allies have arrived.
Darian, are you attuning to the rabbit's foot?
I'm sorry.
As you've sat here, has the rabbit's foot been on your person, or did you put it somewhere else?
Oh, it's still in my pocket.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Oh no. Curse
DM,
rabbit foot.
what does this mean?
And then he's cursed by the death of
DM.
1,000 rabbits.
He's healed by his
It's-
ancestors.
It's gnawing at your ears.
He
at
turns
your
into a real
face.
rabbit.
It turns you into a real rabbit. Slowly gnawing at the back of your mind, trying to take over.
You feel, as this conversation with Azric is happening, something irking you towards your satchel, your bag. And before you even realize it, in your hand is this rabbit's foot. And there's a slight shimmer over the fur as the blood that had once soaked into and onto it begins to soak into it further before the blood is no longer visible. And you are now attuned. Lucky rabbit's foot.
It feels good, right? Like there's no...
You feel a rush as you feel like you could accomplish anything in this moment. And with this item.
Tutarian is creeped out for the briefest of moments before the feeling of, being able to conquer anything.
Would I
Steps
have
in.
noticed this happening?
Roll an insight check.
Because, like, I'm currently
Or actually roll
teaching.
roll a perception check for it.
Like, I'm currently teaching and looking, like, I'm looking at him as I talk to him.
Yeah. 8. You do not. I'll say with your proximity you can roll with advantage. Since you are, like, having a conversation and explaining things to him. Roll one more time.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Cool.
A 9.
Damn.
You do not notice
Lord.
anything out of the ordinary, Azric. But for everybody else, the Lucky's rabbit foot is a small charm. It is brown and is a brown and white rabbit's foot bound on a delicate silver jeweler's chain. Legends say it carries the essence of fleeting fortune. Its touch warm against the palm of those who trust in its luck. It has 3 charges, and while attuned, you may expend a charge when you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Gain advantage on that roll. Regains 1d4 minus 1 expended charges daily at dawn.
And here we thought Pat was gonna have another character who was cursed.
No, it's a lucky rabbit's foot. Just don't use all of its
I
luck
know.
up in one go. Or do. Up to you.
Nothing bad will happen.
I'm so curious, but like, I don't know. I don't want it to disintegrate into dust or something.
If you don't want it, you can try giving it to someone else.
No, hey, the of being a brown and white, well, not Heron Gun, but Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Being a brown and white Valkyrie, killing someone who had a brown and white rabbit's foot on them. As my first kill, no less. It just seems too poetic to give up.
Yeah, for sure. And that stays in your mind. You can't give this up. This is your rabbit foot.
Oh no.
Frodo gets to the ring.
Oh man, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, for sure. So now you have a Lucky Rabbit's Foot. It is taking up one of your attunement slots. You have a good understanding of how it works. It does have all 3 charges currently, so keep that in mind. With their heading and them trying to not draw a massive amount of attention, it'll probably be another 30 minutes to an hour before the Scarlet Omen makes it to your guys' location. As they are drifting quiet and subtly, their sails now fully put up, and them actually using their oars to move the ship.
How far into their watch would this have been?
It would be towards the end of their watch.
Right. Well, guess it's towards the end of you guys' watch. I could always wake up Kit and take over from here. We'll wake you guys up when, time being. Get your rest. It's gonna be a rough fight ahead of us.
Hi, Captain.
Well, Sai, I guess since Kit's in your room, would you wake him, please?
Yes, Captain.
Thank you.
Picking up a cute little Rufus, going to my bed.
Rufus immediately climbs onto the desk and knocks over a glass of water.
You're so cute. Is he like out cold?
Who? Rufus?
No.
Oh, Kit? Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
see him tossing and turning and like having some sort of physical bad dream. It would seem.
I throw Rufus. I'm kidding.
Knife first.
Everyone wants to throw Rufus.
I'm going to summon the same energy that I use for Cure Wounds, just to kind of like gently give him a sensation, because I don't want to touch him and like get punched in the face, and just kind of try to wake him with the sensation.
Yeah, you are.
God damn it!
You reach towards
Son of
him
a
with the aether around you and the aether granted to you by your goddess. As you do, before you can make contact, he flies upward, full sit up in his bed, heavy sweat, tears running down his eyes, as he just yells, "Theros!" He looks over to you. Apologies. Is it my watch?
Yes, if you're rested enough.
I don't think I'm going to be getting good rest for a while now. I'm good to go.
That's fair. I'm so sorry.
Depart this world all the time, or I do. At least I know he's at peace now. He will be. So we find those responsible.
Yeah.
But enough about me. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time and energy. Please get some rest.
Not at all. It's quite alright.
You're still young. And since you've lost people as well, so I appreciate your understanding.
I'm in the process of losing someone, so yeah, I understand how it is.
I wouldn't say we're that close yet, and you haven't lost me quite yet either. It was another joke. I apologize.
Oh my goodness.
Theros
I
was the
see what
funny
he's
one.
telling you.
But nonetheless, I greatly appreciate you allowing me to rest in here. I should
Uh-huh.
get out there and help keep watch. Anything I should know about?
Our allies are coming, so we'll be setting off soon.
Very well. I will keep an eye out then.
Mhm.
You guys do like the thing where you each try to go the same direction, trying to get around each other. And he's like, "Are you gonna sleep with that fish thing in here?
Yes?
Sure, that's safe."
50-50 on it, but he hasn't offered me any harm yet, and he seems to have taken to me a bit, honestly.
Rufus pulls out another finger and throws it in the air before catching it in his mouth. Right. Well, did anyone say you aren't accepting the strange ones?
I am the strange ones.
I don't disagree. Get some rest.
She just shrugs at that and then, begins taking off her boots.
He peeks back in. Strange in a good way. I feel like I wasn't clear. Right, get some rest. All the good ones are weird to some degree. And really,
Is food your favorite flavor?
sorry, what?
My turn for a bad joke. It's okay, kid. Go take your watch.
I
Azric
should-
is waiting.
Yeah, I should go. Apologies.
Yeah.
He peeks back in. I'm sorry. I know it's a bit awkward. I really don't interact with a lot of people outside my crew, and there has to be some sort of understanding that, like, you seem like a nice person, and I feel like you're very young to be out on the seas, and I understand you're probably. But this is way too much for. Get some rest. I apologize. I will see you when you wake up. Unless we all die while you're sleeping. That was a really bad joke. I didn't mean that. I'm gonna go.
Good night, kid.
Feel like I aced that one.
I see why his husband loved him so much. He's adorable.
Alright.
And I thought being a teenage girl, I was awkward.
Darian, are you gonna be joining us for this watch as well?
I mean,
You seem vibrant, like you're glowing. Like you have a new lease on life. Are you pregnant?
I should hope not.
That was a joke. Unless, I don't know. I guess, I'm sorry, that's an assumption I'm making, not an assumption on you personally. It started as a joke, and then I realized it could be seen as innocent. I'm gonna go stand over here. He kind of leans on the railing, looking out into the cove.
Well, Darian,
I
suppose day hasn't fully passed yet, but if you'd like to rest, you can. I won't force you. As long as you're well.
I think so. I suppose I should try and get some sleep at some point, but I don't know. A lot to think about.
We'll most likely try to push in the dead of night. So, I'd probably get rest all you can.
Hey, good point. Well, you can wake me when it's time, or if there's trouble.
Of course.
We will make sure to wake you before we go. I heard a bard say that once in a tavern. I shouldn't co. Lyrics.
Hi.
Apologies.
Don't leave. At least you know better than to leave me hanging out like a yo-yo.
And Darian pops
You've
down
heard the song too. You've
below
heard it too.
decks. Just gives a grin as he disappears underneath the ship.
And such a good group of bards, by the way. They came through Glassfire Cove a year or so ago. Called themselves Whack. Understood why.
Bards are weird. Out of character.
Bars are weird.
Although I have perfectly good reasons to say this in character too.
For sure. Also, Wake Me Up Before You Go is a song by Wham.
Yes. No, it's whack.
Yeah, it's whack. Some sort of onomatopoeia. Is that ship over there the one you were talking about with your allies, Ezric?
I?
Yes, you.
Yes. It's the ship.
Oh. Way too much longer then. I don't know why it is you all are getting into this situation. Seems like for the most part you have a good group here.
As long as we can keep the doctor in line. He seems to be faithful to me, at least for now.
I think he said it best himself. He does this for the coin more than anything else. He gets out of it, not what you get out of it. You just keep your head on a swivel.
As long as he has my back, we'll be able to make coin together.
Let's hope he continues to have your back. So, you're gonna kill the Ashen Lord, eh?
I am.
What's after that?
These. After
What
that,
comes
we're on to the
next
next
for-
adventure.
What comes next for Azric? Sai? You're a crew, right? Crews like
We
the
are?
Ashen Blades and the Howling Tempest. The Fangs of Morthal. So what do you call yourselves?
Funny enough, we haven't even came up with a name for ourselves.
And you're the
We
captain,
named
and
the
this
ship,
seems...
but
I mean, a lot of people I meet in my journeys, as a fisherman here, never leaving Glassfire Cove, but definitely journeying after this. I want to spread the name, and you're the captain, so you could unilaterally create a name right this moment without any of your crew's input.
I feel like Luca remembers us creating one and I don't.
I also seem to remember us creating one, but I
I don't remember it either.
I mean, if it is true, it's a hell of a name. God, it's like the way it rolls off the tongue, like puking up a bag of Scrabble tiles. Like the worst magic trick you would ever see. Instead of pulling an endless scarf from your mouth, just a bag of Scrabble tiles. Right, yeah, so you said you had a name, then all I have to say is if you do indeed kill the Ashen Lord, people are gonna want to know who did it.
Well,
I
that's
wanna know
something by
what to
then.
tell them. Cool. Glad we're gonna be workshopping on the way.
Excuse me for a moment. Please keep watch. I'm gonna go into the chest in my room.
Okay.
So why not make things worse?
Oh boy.
You disappear into your captain's quarters.
Yeah, go into my chest. We're gonna go ahead and pull out that lead line box.
And the pouch of unknown things that's in there as well?
Yeah, sure.
So,
I'm totally gonna take him out on the deck. I'm not leaving this guy alone.
you want?
No. We'll come out here and kind of prop myself up on the rail and start checking some things out. I don't want to be ambushed and rely solely on him.
Right, so you have your lead line box and pouch. There's cinched heavy cloth.
Say it again?
I was pulling up my notes on these items.
Oh.
Alright, so you come out holding this lead line box. And it's not massive. But it does have like a significant weight to it, just in the fact that it is primarily coated in lead and built around this one facet of an arcane sigiled lock, which is one of the reasons that you guys stored it, is because you didn't feel comfortable opening it without possibly triggering some sort of arcane trap of some sort. And then you have this cinched, kind of deep blue, heavy cloth pouch as well. So, what are you doing as you reach the deck?
We're gonna check out the pouch first.
Like I said, it's a deep blue color. It's fairly sizable. Like it's bigger than a coin purse, but smaller than like a potato sack. But it is heavily cinched, and you see the red braided cord wrapped around the opening for this pouch. Is what originally set you guys off. As you can see, these small etchings or stitching in that red braided cord, which was one of the reasons it wasn't immediately opened. Are you doing anything to check, or are you just undoing it and just running away with it?
I'll check. I'll throw an arcane check on it, see if it's got something to it that could be trapped or some shit.
Yeah, for sure. Roll an Arcana check.
19.
Okay. 19. The string itself does seem to have some sort of like arcane bearing just from the runes themselves. You don't think it's actually magically tuned or anything like that, but you can tell like the runes are like a replication of arcane runes. They don't seem to be charged or anything like that, though.
All right, we'll go ahead and open it up, check it out.
Okay. So inside the cloth pouch, you see a fist-sized, polished black aether stone. It is at this
But I know what the
moment-
black aether stone does.
Roll actually with your Arcana check. I will say yes. This would be a void or a null stone. These form in areas where aether runs rampant to a point where it begins collapsing on itself, creating aether voids, which are areas where all aether is sucked away and removed from all sources. All plant life dies. Water becomes distorted and dangerous to drink, and like physical living sentient creatures and animals and the like have their life force slowly drained in these areas. However, all of this is pulled into and condensed in the center into what is known as a void or a null aether stone. And as you open this, you can feel this frigid, freezing cold escaping the pouch. And it's not painful in the sense of like you're taking damage, but you can feel the slight tinge and tingle as you feel some of your aether being pulled within this pouch and towards the stone.
Oh, I'm gonna seal that back up and keep it on my person. That's fine. Got a plan for this later.
Anything good, Captain?
Oh, an aether stone. Wanna try something out later with my stuff with that. If it doesn't work, then let the crew have it. See where we can beef up our defenses or offenses. But what really worries me is this box.
It's lead lined,
Glad
so I
you-
imagine it's trying to hide
Get out.
either a magic item, keep something locked in.
Exactly my worries. Oh. Like to peek inside. See if it might give us a glimpse into what we're getting ourselves into. But if it doesn't, and it causes a problem, figure it out from there. I would like to peek into that box.
Okay, do you have lockpicks? It has like a little padlock on it that has
Oh.
arcane sigils across it. That's why you guys didn't open it before.
Oh. Would it be that key that I had found? I would have to look. I do not remember where that key is.
You guys had found an iron key that went to the chest with the children in it.
Oh. Well, unless you've got lockpicks on you and are skilled in the craft, I would have to wait for Desmond.
I wouldn't call myself a skilled. I don't.
Right. I'm gonna set the box down. Desmond it is then. Guess with this. Wait for the ship to get here. Wake the others once we get a plan together. Till then. Keep an eye out for anything that might get the jump on us.
I mean, really, I don't think we're gonna have much to worry about. They don't have a bunch of ships patrolling. I think they want to draw more people into shore.
That's good at least.
But why don't we have both Kit and you, Azric, roll perception checks for me?
I'm not perceptive.
Not perceptive. Right. So, Kit, just keeping watch along with you, looking around, doesn't seem to notice anything off or strange about your surroundings. But he does point out, a little bit past halfway through your watch, do you see that? Ezric, you see that over there?
What?
Points northward towards the ruins that you guys been planning to head to. There is a small, what looks like flicker of light, like almost a signal of some sort coming from.
Do you think it's a signal for us?
I don't know. I don't have any allies over there. Mine are all dead. But you said you had the Valtari, right? The shark. The sharks
Yes.
are heading that way
can't-
too.
Right. And I'd assume that they would have came over here as well, but I also don't exactly remember what we told the Veltari to do. Well,
You don't know what you told the Valtari to do.
well, I was in the middle of communicating with them, as well as me talking to Tahook to get a message sent out for other allies to join us here, so I would assume that Rufus overheard that, but at the same time, I don't remember giving the Veltari a direct order of whether to go ahead or to meet us here.
Oh. You have a way of talking to them, but not them talking back.
Them talking back, correct?
Or if that is them signaling, maybe you grab the fish thing.
Rufus,
Yeah,
correct?
we talk into it and we can get a response from the signal, then we can know it's the Valtari.
head down. I'm not knocking. I'm just gonna walk in. Peek. Just come with me.
So,
Step
That bit.
outside and shut the door. I'm assuming they can hear me now, so if it's you guys turning the light on over at the ruins, please do one long and then one short. First, to where we know that it's you. If it's not you, there's a message for either us or for somebody else, and if it's for somebody else, it's most likely that we've been noticed.
looking
I'm assuming
over.
Kit would be watching
Yeah.
for the light as well.
Both of you turning and looking and watching. Signal continues to be on some sort of repeating pattern, but it does not match what you've just pushed through Rufus.
It's not you. Would this be like Morse code or something? Would I even know Morse code? Is that a thing?
There's such thing as Morse code. But it's not called Morse code. It's called something that we're gonna make up right now. Which is called the equivalent of Morse code in this world is called let's call it Dalig's cipher. Dalig cipher is a commonly used communication technique for rogues, thieves, seafaring groups to communicate over long distances.
So I would have an idea then,
You would have an idea of it.
since, I'm an actual pirate.
Because unlike all these other motherfuckers on this ship, I'm a real pirate.
The real pirate.
What do I need to roll?
I need you to roll a either history or survival check.
A 9. Nice.
Okay, so looking over, you do recognize it as Dalig's cipher, although this was not your speciality on the ship. You were learning it through a few of the different individuals amongst the Fangs of Morthal. However, you were more interested in the things that mattered most, like steering the ship and sailing and keeping things afloat, rather than being the one who had to worry about sending fucking messages. So you do recognize it as Dalig cipher, and I guess we will roll to see if Kit knows Dalig cipher. He is a fisherman and runs a ship, so there's a chance that he will Dalig cipher. History. Actually, we'll have rival. History is only a +1. +2. 5. He does also not. If only Theros was here. Theros was very skilled in communications and the like.
It just think who else on the ship would be able to understand it. How far into the this watch is this going on?
Slightly over the halfway point.
I can roll history from my time on the ship being taught shit by people on the ship.
Oh, this would have also been a good time for you to use your experience, Azric. Would you like to use one of your experiences for this to get a bonus to your roll side?
I forgot what my experiences were, and I can't remember where I put them.
Besides sleeping.
She's
Yeah,
just
but you
saying
could
if
wake
she
me up.
would know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Size
Well,
experience.
Sai is the only other one on the ship that has even
Has-
shown like experience with sailing to Azric, so I hate to wake us so soon, but if anybody else knows, I'm gonna be barging in again slightly.
Yeah, I can't remember which chat we put them in, and I can't find them in my Google Notes.
Your experiences are... I've been on a ship once, first time's the charm, and heard it from a dead guy.
I've been on a ship once would be what I would use. Pretty sure. That sounds right.
Okay, so with your heard it, I've been on a ship once. Who can roll history or survival? Add a d4.
Okay. Alright, I will let Azrek wake me up first.
Sai,
No, Captain.
I need your help for a moment. Sorry to wake you so soon, but
Uh,
you're the only other one that I can think of that would know Delric's cipher.
I heard that. I've heard of it, I think. Hold on. And she's gonna start stuffing her feet back into her boots.
Hurry, before the message ends.
Okay. And she's shuffling outside. Okay, and then... Okay. So that's a 9, I think.
What is it, you roll a 1d4?
Oh, sorry, I thought it was
Gotta roll an
add 4 to the
additional-
roll.
Get to add a d4.
Okay. Wait. Yay, 7.
You really don't want to find out about the cipher.
Well,
The dice don't want us to fucking know.
Well, there's a good chance maybe someone on your friend's ship over there is seeing it as well. Maybe they can comment on it when they arrive.
I hope so. Don't know who it would be or where the message would be going. I doubt it was meant for us.
I don't know whether to be worried or relieved to see that they're still near the entrance, not as deep in as we thought they might be.
It is good. Gives Hook time to get back to fighting shape.
Tarhook, how passed out are you?
Taruk wants to pass out, but sadly his combat senses are tingling, and he just wants he's trying
the
to
kids are
rest, but
calling
he's
them
also
these days?
alert. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so why don't you roll a perception?
Sure.
And I need Desmond, Darian to all perception, and I'll need all of you to roll them with disadvantage.
Oh well,
All sleep.
it can't get worse than that. Perception. Where is it? Perception. Well.
Oh,
One more
damn.
time. Yeah, it's bad. Oh well, I'm gonna take the sticks.
It's them big ass ears.
You can roll perception, right?
Perception with disadvantage.
Because I'm asleep.
Did you sleep?
Well, good thing perception is my worst fucking thing.
Still better than Tarhuk. So,
Yep.
Desmond and Darian, you guys hear a muffled voice of a woman coming from Tarhuk's bag, sitting on the ground next to his cot.
Wait, next to whose bag?
From
Tarhuk's bag.
within Tarhuk's bag, you hear a muffled voice of a woman.
I'm gonna sleight of hand try and steal it and like see what the hell it is.
He's passed out cold. You grab the bag and pulling up and looking over, Darian is awake as
Desmond.
well.
Desmond, didn't Taruk have something he used to message his
At
order?
that moment, I'm gonna hold up a
Whatever.
finger and I'm gonna like wave him to shut up.
What?
Do I hear anything from this? Like, what do I hear?
Yeah, you open the bag and you see a glowing blue aether stone, and as you open the bag, the voice becomes much more clear as it says, "I hope you all can see it, but they found the ritual chamber, Stalag Cipher. They're moving forward with their plan. Don't know what this means for us, but what do we do?" That is the end of the message.
Oh, hells. Oh, we should get this to the captain.
I'm gonna not even try and like be subtle. I'm gonna go right past Taruk. Maybe it wakes him up, maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
I mean, I will take the time to wake up Taruk if, he
And I'm
doesn't
gonna
get
rush
woken up.
upstairs.
Okay.
Ugh, Captain.
Ah, Desmond.
I'm gonna raise up the little thing that Taruk is using like to do like with the message.
Mhm.
Apparently our friends. Something happened up there. Something about a ritual chamber. They're trying to signal us or something.
Ah, yeah, we saw the Delic cipher too. Not familiar enough with it. A ritual chamber. They found it.
Apparently they're going ahead with it. Ring any bells?
Assuming they're going to start the ritual then. Time is cut short immensely. We need the crew. We've got to move now.
And there goes my beauty sleep.
There goes Turk's beauty sleep as well, it sounds like.
Okay. With that, Tarhuk, you're shaken awake by Darian.
Taruk, something's
Yeah,
happening.
Darian?
I think we have to move.
Why? What's wrong?
It's something. The Aether Stone you had in your bag. There was a voice coming through it. Someone said something about a ritual starting. There.
The Aether Stone. Oh.
Moving
Taruk
forward
tries
with
to
the
find
plan.
it in the back.
Desmond has it. Good look at it.
Oh, of course. Okay.
We can get back
Well-
running later. Time to move.
All right. Let's go.
Darian,
As rush upstairs.
Yep. With the,
One good for like a 5-minute break, right?
Yep. I'm
Yes,
good.
please. I got a pee pee so bad.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Thanks, everybody. While we're gone, why don't you look at some art? Alrighty, welcome back, boys, girls, and squirrels. As the long rest was interrupted, we are using this ruling here that if a character's long rest is ended early, whether by combat, travel, or other interruption, the characters may roll to see if the partial rest still grants the benefits of a full long rest. So, the base DC of this is going to be DC 18 Constitution saving throw, with a time slept modifier. So for every 2 hours of uninterrupted rest completed, reduce the DC by 2. Then on a failed roll, you still get the benefits of a short rest instead, and we go from there. So let's start with Darian. Darian, you want to roll a Constitution saving throw with 4 hours of sleep, so that knocks your DC 18 Constitution saving throw down to a DC 14 saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
4. You get the benefits of a short rest, but not a long rest. Unless you want to
That's
use
fine.
your lucky rabbit's foot.
Not really. I mean, it's not like I feel like I'm the one who needs the long rest the least here.
Fair enough.
So, I'm fine.
Let's jump over to Azric. Azric. Now, Azric, you only had 2 hours of sleep.
I got a nat
Natural
20.
20, so it doesn't fucking matter. Alright. Sai, you also only got 2 hours of sleep, so your DC is 16 for a Constitution saving throw. It's a 7, you only get the benefits of a short rest. Desmond, you got 4 hours of sleep, so you have a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Whoa, you're skipping someone? You're totally skipping Kit here?
Yeah, sure. Kit got 2 hours of sleep. Constitution saving throw.
Wait, how did they only get 2 hours of sleep when it was toward the end of our watch?
What do you mean?
Because you were second watch?
You were first watch. Watched
Yeah, we
for
were
2
first watch.
hours.
I thought we watched for 4 hours and they would have gotten 3.
No, technically you would have watched for like, to evenly split it up, like what, like 2 hours and 45 minutes or some shit would be a watch.
Yeah, but
Roughly.
I'm counting 6 hours as a long rest for you guys' group because that makes
Oh.
doing watches easy split.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Either way, it's per 2 hours, right?
Yeah. Alrighty, he has a 19, so he gets a full rest.
Totally my role, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 18, sure.
Okay, we're good.
Let's run it back. Yep, full rest, and Terhook got 4 hours of sleep, so saving throw.
He's praying to the gods.
His internet's fucked up.
Hey,
16.
you got it.
Long rest, so no more point of exhaustion for Terhook.
That nap hit different.
Okay.
And then he died. There, now he's back.
It's like he never left.
What the fuck?
Can't hear him though. I'm assuming he's trying to talk.
Terhook? There, buddy?
Hi.
Hey,
It's
there he is.
very laggy right now.
Okay, so as you all gain your bearings and get moving around the ship, what is your heading? Are you heading straight towards that area?
So
is
I
anyone
would,
going to reply to the message?
no, as soon as everybody's on deck, I would be instantly starting to give orders. All right, everyone. Situation's changed, unfortunately. We're gonna have to to a few things here, unfortunately. First off, Desmond, can you give the sending stone back to Tahuk? Tahuk, let them know that we need to change course immediately towards the ritual chamber.
Well, of
Kit-
course I can.
Kit, being the, experienced sailor that you are, can you please start helping Sai with getting the ship ready to go? We've got to start acting fast. And then Desmond and Darian and Tahuk, I want all the void glass from inside the ship on the deck, and I want to start opening everything and pouring it into the sea immediately.
And
If-
as you finish that statement, you feel a tug on your leg as Rufus looks up and goes, "Wah!"
Rufus, I want you to stay close to Sai. Make sure not to get in the way, please. No knives on any ropes, unless asked. And stay close, though, so we can give messages as need be. But also, keep Sai safe.
Gets on Sai's shoulder and starts swinging his knife around.
I love this little shit.
Okay. Tahuk, are you sending a message back to the Scarlet Oath? And
Yes, as long as my connection allows me. Yes. Let's. So basically, I didn't get. Didn't actually hear what Asric said, because it was like very very slow. So, but yeah, Taruk would send a message. Wait, does he have his orb thingy back, or does Desmond still have it?
Desmond was
Desmond's
told to
giving it back.
return it to you. Desmond, do you
I
return
said
the
I
cinders?
could.
Alright, that's what I wanted to
it.
confirm.
I won't be a dick.
See, like I said, just I can.
I'll give him his little orb
And yeah,
back.
Taruk is. Oh, Taruk's gonna be like, "Thank you," as he has his orb back. And he's gonna say, let's do. Can I get like a small recap of what Azrix just said, just so that I'm aware?
That we've got to
Like I said,
change
it's
course to the ritual chamber.
Mm-hmm.
And then you, Darian,
Okay.
and Desmond are going to start pulling all of the void glass and dumping it into the sea as we head there.
All right. Taruk's gonna ask Azric. Azric, should we tell them about the void glass? About our intentions with the void glass?
Not as important at the time being. We just need to make sure that it doesn't get into the hand of the Ashen Lord.
All right. So will we be joining up with them once
Yes,
we're done
we'll meet
with our
them there.
business here?
Yep, we'll meet them there. Oh yeah,
Alright.
Kit and Sai are starting the ship currently. It's, got an engine now, so.
Oh, okay,
Full
perfect. Nice.
Pull start, strength check.
I need I need Sai and Kit
Mhm.
make checks getting this ship up and running. So Sai, can you
Damn, I'm bad today.
surprised you didn't opt to use your experience?
Oh, I didn't realize I could use it again because I already used it.
You can use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus a day.
What is my proficiency bonus?
Like, what, 2?
Oh, it's 2. Oh. Yeah.
It would have only been an
I don't
additional
think- Could be
D4.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been that helpful on a 5.
Water vehicles. Kit is picking up the slack a little bit, and he's like helping you. No, not like that. You gotta do a hangman's knot right here. And so the ship is getting up and running. Do you want to roll a sailing check, Azric?
I sure can.
Oh, before Ezek does that, Taruk does send a message basically saying, all right, thanks for the information. We shall meet you there then. As simple as that.
Okay. Message is sent and received. Are you using an experience for this, Azric?
I think yes. I'm gonna go ahead and do we've survived dumber.
Okay.
Just because, like, this is like the first time that the crew has really been like, hey, like we're under fucking sea, like we might as well be in, they might as well be firing at us right now. Like we are in the thick of it, trying to pull out all the stops, and succeed.
Alright, so go ahead and roll with your d4. Then, if it is successful, put 1 experience. On the left side of your sheet underneath. Yep. 14 plus a d4. Hell yeah.
Hey.
Okay. That is 18. Between you, Sai, and Kit, you guys get a bearing and a heading, and as the sails come loose, you guys begin racing across the dark waters, the ash-choked sky, and Glassfire Cove, heading northward. You see the Scarlet Oath turning the Scarlet Omen's heading to start matching yours. As the rest of the individuals are heading below deck to pull up the remaining 3 barrels of void glass to dump into the ocean. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yep. That is correct.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
This is so bad for the environment.
It is absolutely horrendous for the environment. Taruk's being judged right now. I have my own thoughts, but as it said, we should do this, and that's what we should do.
All right. So can I get either 2 of you to roll athletics checks or 1 of you to roll with advantage for getting these barrels up and out of the hold?
I'll give advantage.
Okay.
Yep, we trust you, Darian. You got this.
Athletics.
Athletics with advantage.
Oh damn.
You got this.
Okay.
19. Yeah, between the 3 of you, you managed to get and muscle these barrels up and get them over to the railing. You pop the lids off and start dumping these 55-gallon barrels into the cove. Correct?
That if they
Yep,
were
and
not
thus
popping
create a
the lids
monster.
off to dump them, I would be making sure they would be. Like,
Okay.
I want that stuff unfucking usable.
This
Oh,
thick,
no.
viscous, black, ichor-like substance begins just over itself, pouring off the side of the ship, impacting the water with a heavy slap before it begins to sink and disperse throughout the water, and you start to see a number of aquatic life forms like fish and just start floating to the surface, dead in your
Well.
vicinity.
Are we sure we should be doing this?
First barrel gone. Do you toss the barrel in while you're at it?
I mean,
Might as well.
might as well, because, like,
I don't want to put water in it after that shit.
no.
Azurika, we should about this. This could impact more than just us.
The Ashen Lord succeeding, I would be afraid to impact far more. Don't know what else to do in this situation other than to get rid of it to make sure he can't get his hands on it.
I guess.
That may be true, but this island, or cove, will no longer be livable after this. Let's go.
Second barrel starts
And
dumping and chugging into the
yeah,
waters below.
this feels like a horrible idea. All right, let's go.
I feel like my hands are tied.
Tossing the second barrel in, beginning to dump the third barrel. Guys,
Yeah.
the only void glass on the deck now is 3 kind of large vials in a chest down below deck. You guys getting rid of those too? And those are like the powdered form. It's diluted and boiled away to only be the dust.
Yep, getting rid of it too.
Yeah.
God, such
We're
a
getting rid of
waste
it. Let's get rid of
money.
all of it.
I know.
It hurts.
All right.
That's a gold.
So as you guys rid yourselves of all the void glass, Desmond, you have a vial of liquid void glass on your person. You dumping it?
That's such a waste of money.
I will say, I will say, Desmond also knows Azric has a vial on his person and notices. He would probably notice I have not gotten rid of mine.
I was never gonna dump it to begin with, so you're fine.
Alright. So you guys have suitably polluted the waters of Glassfire Cove.
Yep.
A trail
So, like,
of dead aquatic life behind you. The ecosystem forever impacted by this.
They're just having the best trip of their life.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, dead.
I didn't say their lives are gonna be long.
Racing toward the ruins. Fire Cove. Pulling up to this ruined temple, you guys see there are these 2 almost natural formations forming a seawall that doesn't quite meet in the middle. You guys can weave the ship into, and you do see indeed 3 Ashen Blade vessels ported within here. Are you going into this interior?
Is there any other way into the compound without going in, like, all the
You
way in
could
there?
go further west, but you would have a little bit more of a walk at that point.
What do you say, Captain?
I don't see any other way but forward, unfortunately.
Alright then, forward it is.
We give them too much time, I'm afraid of the outcome.
Okay. As you guys race inward, you hear screams from
That's
within.
not good.
sailing your vessel quickly and deep into this closed off, almost cove in and of itself, as you begin to pull up onto the central, almost like central dais within the waters, where there's a crumbling bridge that makes its way towards landfall. You see 4 Valtari individuals who are currently tearing apart a number of a number of Ashen Blade crewmen. They kind of give you the wave on. And let's do this. It's too big. Don't worry about the inconsistency of your ship's size in this moment.
We've upgraded our ship. Yay.
On 5. No, might be a little bit bigger than normal, but not too drastic.
That looked about right.
Alrighty. So, as the keel of the ship grinds up against the partially demolished bridge, guys are hopping off and rushing into temple entrance.
I'd say yes, but I'd also be letting Rufus know that the water is definitely polluted and that they should not go for a swim.
Too late.
And I meant that more so the other sharks heard than anything else.
Okay. 10-4. Alright, so you let the sharks know that it's not safe to swim. Understood.
Yeah.
You look over and you see Slithe just floating in the water a little ways away, and he kind of looks over inquisitively and slowly crawls out onto the ship nearest by him. Alright.
At least it's only behind us so far.
Are we waiting for the red ship to get here?
Figure there'll be great reinforcements. Hate to let any time slip us by. It shouldn't be too far behind, so see right where we docked.
Right then.
Right.
Anybody's got any gods? I suggest you pray now. Kinda looking at Derhook as I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Before starting the walk to the descent.
For the grace and strength of the lawbearer, please let us fuck these motherfuckers up. To all
Amen to that.
disappear into the temple area.
Yep. Who gives his one last pray to Aurelius softly, and then follows the group.
You guys
Desmond does
being
one last
stealthy?
prayer to his wallet.
What does a prayer to Desmond's wallet sound like?
I open up my little jacket, right? My jacket. I open it up. I look inside. I see my prices for my services on the left, and on my right, I see the invoices yet to be paid, and I look down, and I tell myself, "Oh, I'm so gonna make those fuckers pay." And everyone else thinks I'm
Because-
talking about like the people we're going for. I'm actually just talking about the people that owe me money.
Yeah, for sure.
Simple.
Makes perfect sense. All right. As you guys are rushing in, are you rushing in or are you taking it slow?
Taking it slow. Don't want to just run into a room full of 45,000 Ashen soldiers.
Would be funny though.
Okay. Well, I already have you guys in here and everything.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll. We're gonna do a group stealth check. So, who are you guys electing for this? I guess who is leading the group should probably head up this group stealth check.
Well, it'd be.
Before you decide, this kit is going to cast Pass Without a Trace, which means everybody's stealth gets an additional +10 if you're within 30 feet of him.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It'd honestly probably be me or Kit leading.
All right, so we'll have you headed up. So everybody else, roll stealth, please.
Okay.
And you get an additional +10 on top of your roll, so that's a 21
Nice.
for Taruk,
Oh, that's
20.
nice.
27
That's
for
35.
Desmond, a 35 for Sai, a 31 for Darian, and last but not least, Kit Antrim. With a 41. All right, so that is an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 +5 bonus to your stealth roll here, Azric. So you currently have a +15,
the
and you
3.
definitely needed it.
Yep.
So 3 + 10 + 5, we add his 18. So, despite this, still not bad.
Jeez.
As you guys move in, this smell of dust and mildew begins to hit your guys' nostrils as you move into a temple that has not been breached for who knows how long. You come into a large entry chamber, kind of rectangular in shape, with a few statues that have crumbled over time. The ground a heavy, dark, sandy, grayish stone. Yeah. There is what seems to be what looks like an archway with a heavy stone door that is partially ajar. Seemingly somebody has already moved through this area.
Guess there's no reason we don't take a peek ahead of us.
Hey, let's see what's waiting for us on the other side.
We all must stay close. Hate for one of us to fall behind in here.
Well,
Okay, coming up to the latter half of this. You guys looking for anything, or are you just moving forward completely focused on your mission?
Definitely making sure there's not traps.
Okay, so one of you can roll with advantage, or 2 people can roll to investigate for traps.
who's probably in the front? Most likely.
I hate to say it's probably me and Kit.
Yep.
All right, so you and Kit can roll investigation.
Nice.
8 nat 20.
And nice, we have faith in you.
Can't hesitate. It looks good. We should move forward quickly. As he says this, he begins to step forward as you push your arm out in front of him, and you kind of look down and you see beneath the sandy coating over this black stone floor what looks like a pressure plate that has been like purposefully obscured and like a recent thing. Like they discovered this trap and then covered it back up that Kit was just about to step onto.
Right, you should watch your step a bit closer.
Right, I'm sorry. Just sometimes I really want to bash some heads in.
Happens to the best of us.
So that blue square is a trap. Looking over the rest of the room as you guys move forward, everything seems safe. The door itself is slightly ajar, so looking over it, it looks like any trap that would have been here has been disarmed by the previous individuals.
Peeking through the door.
Right, peek. Steel area. Peeking through the door, you can see a set of stairs that goes up into a secondary chamber, and some stairs beyond that that extend even further onward. It looks like the room probably expands to the left and right as well. However, you can't quite get a good look from this vantage point. You'd have to move further on ahead.
I'm just gonna kind of wave for them to follow me and start to slip up in here. That's a dead guy.
Yes, looking over to your left, you see what looks like a member of the Ashen Blades who has been crushed by falling rubble. To the right of you, you see another path that leads down to an open archway with a large statue adorning this central chamber and a fountain and what looks like some sort of large stone tablet with some sort of writing on it that you can't quite make out from here. Looking up further into the next chamber, see, much like the other room, there is a central statue of some sort, and then the room extends on either side.
Well, friends, left to right.
Want me to investigate the body first, Captain?
Just watch your step on the way there. I'd hate for more to collapse. Most likely
Hey.
triggered a trap.
Alright, Taruk's gonna try to get closer to the body, but, looking for traps, basically. That she
I'm
knows
gonna
on the
kind of
floor.
try to come over here to where I could get a little bit better of a visual into the rooms. Figure I can at least maybe see a little bit more.
Sure.
Figure I could at least see if like there's a person or any activity, signs of life. Signs of what way they went.
Um. Righty.
Pear and Luke are still awake.
Yeah, I'm awake. I just didn't know what we were doing.
Oh, we're just exploring this place.
I got
In
this.
this place. So
Luca?
Tarhuk is looking into this dead guy.
Yeah, but first checking for traps, of course.
So roll an
Don't want to
investigation
get
check.
caught. Yep.
Sorry,
Be safe.
Lucas
20
is
is.
lagging for her.
Yeah, roll 20
Oh.
is lagging so bad for me, I can barely look at the map to see what's going on.
It is a decent sized map. There are 0 traps that have not been already triggered. You can tell.
Alright.
And go ahead and.
Yep.
Well, we'll let your natural 20 extend to your search on the corpse. You see this man is wearing a cracked, half-shattered iron mask, the likeness of a screaming visage. He has a crude steel dagger wrapped in leather strips. And then he has a tightly bound scroll. It is bound with black twine. The edges of the scroll are scorched. Then he has a pouch with like 17 gold pieces in it, an iron key. He seems to have a vial of a liquid black substance that you would definitely recognize as a bunch of stuff you just dumped in the cove.
Mm-hmm.
It is a vial of void glass, and that is all that he has on him. That isn't like buried under heavy rubble.
Alright. Taruk's going to make a soft prayer, basically redemption towards the man, the fallen man, and then just slowly take the key, the pouch, and the tightly bound scroll.
Okay.
And does the hook recognize the mask in any way? Like any particular?
Roll a religion check. 16. You do recognize this mask. So, world and so this mask is often used, this visage of a pained and tortured individual, as a symbol and emblem device of priests, the crowns of sin. Specifically, this one you would recognize as Malleus, the Crimson King, his assemblage.
All right. Yeah, the hook's not going to take the mask though.
Okay.
Instead, it's going to just leave that there.
Anyone else doing anything else in this space? Looking through Azric, you can get a little bit more of a vantage point. You hear movement from the chamber beyond, to the north.
Oh, okay.
You don't see anybody from here. You would have to get further into that entryway to really see anything note. And feel your hand start to sear with a little bit of pain. Nothing overbearing at the moment. A noticeable stinging sensation on your hand.
I think we're getting close. Seems to be just ahead of us, possibly.
Captain.
Yes.
The body. It seems to be a priest of Malleus, or at least it looks like it. He's wearing the mask that symbolizes that. And he also has this key, and he hands Ezra the key. Also, this scroll that seems to be quite burnt. I have no idea what it is used for, but he sees at least the priest seemed it's important enough to keep hold it, even though they were dying.
Well then, check out the scroll. Real fast. Let's get our bearings real fast. It's most likely a fight ahead of us. If there's any information we can get from the scroll, though, that could help, it would be appreciated. Otherwise, we're still going into this fight blind, I feel.
Hey, Captain. Hope you open it, I guess.
You open the scroll? Are you breaking up again, Tarhuk?
No, no, I'm not here. I'm just thinking at the moment. Azrik want me to open the scroll.
I mean, does she think that it's a bad idea?
Well, usually artifacts or scrolls by dark priests do make me uneasy, but if it can help us.
Well, I mean, it's possibly going to injure one of us. I'd say we wait.
Tahir's gonna try to use his divine energy, I know, to like see if he can sense any malice on the scroll. Any curse, like there'll be divine sense basically. But I don't know if he can use it in that type of way.
Yeah, looking over the item with your divine sense, you don't sense a specific alignment to the scroll in any sort of way. It is definitely magical. You can tell that. However, the magics within it, Aether doesn't normally have an evil or good to it.
Mm-hmm.
It is an ever-existing phenomena that can be used for evil or good, but for the most part, you can't tell those significant differences unless you're looking at the caster rather than the items that are being utilized.
Mm-hmm. It seems that it is indeed magical, Azrik. As for the contents and whether it will do us harm or will be a boon to us, I cannot say.
And so it's a magic scroll, so it's not going to just provide us with a bit of wisdom.
Hey.
Then
Shall we keep it hidden, at least for now?
yeah, we can at least keep it for now. But it brings us. Anybody else ready for a fight most likely ahead of us?
I'm
Ready
ready.
as I'll ever be.
I just want you all to know. After this, I don't know whether our paths will cross again. But we're all gonna make it out of here alive. For the most part, you seem like good folk. And I do hope.
And
Death flag.
I hate to cut you off, but we've got business to do, and not going to have a sad story before we get into a fight. Let's try to keep our morales high.
Hey, you'll live. I have faith in that.
I was
I'm
more
gonna
worried
start
about you
sneaking
all.
up here.
As you enter the chamber, Azric, the searing pain in your hand becomes almost more than you can bear.
Keep it together.
Azrik, Azrik.
As you see a figure stepping out from behind the statue, you start to see these braziers with this blue and black flame alighting them. See somebody you don't immediately recognize. Your eyes lay upon Ashen Lord for the first time. A man of contrasts to a point. And the mark of the maw on your hand ignites. Searing pain, hotter than any fire you've ever conjured, sharper than any blade that's ever cut you. Your knees buckle as the world around you tears away, placed by a haze of sulfur, smoke, crimson light. Present space around you vanishes. Farhook, Azric collapses on the ground.
Azrik.
See this figure approaching. And you have to do a double take, as it does not seem possible. As Azric lay on the ground, swear you see him standing in front of you. Azric, back in Delphang, your vision comes to you on a night smothered by ash. Stormy winds hear your mother's ragged breaths as Marivel's cries echo in a cramped birthing room. Second floor, small tavern and inn. Lantern light flickers off blackened rafters, a midwife muttering prayers. A physician's trembling hands clutch a bundled shape. Night you were born. As Rye pierces out into the room, second one alongside yours, and wavering, almost swallowed by the howl of the winds outside as you feel yourself pulled through this liminal space. You see two infants, your own body in flame, crackling bright and warm, and the body of one of these children, the other the shiver of a void. Black flamed, curling and pale, fragile fingers. On his hand burns a mark. Fang spiral of the maw raw and shifting. See the physician's face pales with horror as he tells Maryvale only one child lived. Sobbing, turns, cradling the frail infant, slipping into the night. Your vision shudders and the room stretches like melting wax and lantern light warping into shadow. As Azric, you see the infant carried down a slick boardwalk past black sand shore and onto a waiting ship shrouded in the mist. Sigil is branded into the ship's sails, an ember flame twisted with two crooked blades in front of them. Ashen blades. This moment burns itself into your mind, Azric. You feel the other presence, your brother looking back at you. Not as a helpless child, but as a grown man, cloaked in blue and black flames, eyes like embers drowned in shadow. Their gaze locks through vision. Across decades, the mark on your hand sears one final time. The voice deep and echoing whispers, born together, burn together. Your vision snaps back. You're on the floor and you're in the present. Your chest is heaving and sweat is pouring down your brow. As before you stands Emmerich Voss. Well, I knew we'd meet at some point, little brother. I didn't expect it to be so soon, and that is where we will end for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. We will see you next time. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.